The 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After Tell All episode delivered exactly what fans crave: tension, confessions, and confrontations that are impossible to look away from. Sitting under the bright lights and cameras, the couples faced their truths in each other, revealing cracks in relationships and surprising revelations that left viewers both shocked and satisfied. Two pairs, in particular, dominated the episode: Jasmine and Gino, whose unresolved issues finally came to a boiling point, and Andrei and Jovi, whose arguments escalated into a dramatic showdown. From the moment Jasmine and Gino stepped onto the set, the air was thick with tension. Jasmine, who had often been described as passionate and outspoken, didn't hold back when discussing Gino's behavior during their turbulent relationship. She recounted moments when she felt disregarded and unsupported, painting a picture of a man who, despite his charm, sometimes struggled to meet her emotional needs. Gino, on the other hand, seemed defensive at first, insisting that he had always tried his best and that Jasmine sometimes overreacted. The dynamic between them was electric, neither willing to concede, each statement met with a counterpoint, each expression telling a story of love, frustration, and lingering resentment. Viewers could feel the tension build as the host navigated between the two, prompting them to confront specific incidents from their shared past. Jasmine brought up Gino's lack of follow-through on promises and his tendency to prioritize others over her. Gino countered by sharing his own perspective, claiming he felt unappreciated and misunderstood. The room became a battleground of emotions, yet amidst the conflict, there were moments of raw vulnerability, both admitting they still cared for each other despite the challenges. It was a reminder that love in the 90-day universe is rarely simple, often messy, and always intensely human. Meanwhile, across the stage, Andrei and Jovi's interaction offered a different kind of drama. Their segment began with a discussion about trust and communication, but it didn't take long before their argument escalated. Jovi, who is often more outspoken and assertive, confronted Andrei about perceived dishonesty and lack of transparency. Andrei, known for his attempts to keep peace and avoid confrontation, struggled to respond, leading to a heated back and forth that left the audience on edge. At times, their conversation veered into the uncomfortable as they dissected private moments, highlighting the friction between cultural expectations, personal insecurities, and the pressure of a televised relationship. What made this confrontation particularly gripping was the way it exposed underlying vulnerabilities. Andrei, typically composed, revealed his frustrations about feeling trapped in conflicts that seemed to repeat themselves, while Jovi expressed disappointment over unmet expectations. The clash was intense but also revealing, showing that behind the arguments were deep-seated desires for understanding and mutual respect. Fans watching at home could almost feel the tension radiate through their screens, a mixture of anticipation and empathy driving every moment. Beyond the confrontations themselves, the tell-all served as a microcosm of the entire season's themes: love, compromise, and the complexities of navigating relationships under scrutiny. Jasmine and Gino's back and forth highlighted how passion can coexist with frustration, and how unspoken expectations can slowly erode a relationship. Andrei and Jovi's argument, meanwhile, underscored the importance of communication and the challenges of reconciling differing worldviews, personalities, and emotional needs. The tell-all stage, with its bright lights and probing questions, acts as a pressure cooker, forcing couples to face realities they might have ignored during the season, while also giving audiences an unfiltered look at the emotional stakes involved. By the episode's conclusion, viewers were left with mixed emotions. Jasmine and Gino appeared to reach a tenuous understanding, though whether it would last outside the tell-all environment remained uncertain. Andrei and Jovi, still visibly frustrated, demonstrated that even in conflict, there is room for reflection and growth. The episode reinforced why 90-Day Fiancé Happily Ever After continues to captivate audiences. It is not just about the drama, but about the human stories of love, struggle, and the pursuit of connection against all odds. In the end, the tell-all reminded fans that every relationship is complicated, every argument has layers, and every couple carries both hope and heartache. Jasmine and Gino, Andrei and Jovi, they are not just reality TV stars, they are reflections of the messy, beautiful, and sometimes infuriating process of trying to love someone fully, even when the path is anything but easy. And for viewers, that raw, unfiltered journey is what makes tuning in week after week absolutely irresistible.